Okay, today I'm going to be benchmarking Arma 2 on the Radeon HD 5870. Someone commented on one of my videos asking to see this game played with in-game footage, everything maxed with fraps and whatnot. So this video is for him. I usually don't play this game, so I had to remember how to get to it, and you have to go through Steam. Like, it's been that long, I forgot. Anyways, I'll show you the video options. We're going to go to advanced, make this large. Okay, so texture detail is very high, video memory is very high, anisotropic filtering is very high, anti-aliasing is high because that's the highest option, terrain detail is very high, objects detail is very high, shadow detail is very high, quality preference very high, interface 1680 by 1050, 3D resolution 1680 by 1050, post-processing effects very high, aspect ratio 60 by 10, and this just changes the size of the interface, which I like it very small. So that's that. I'm gonna go to single player scenarios, trial by fire. Let's restart. Recruit. There you go. You can see my FPS in the top corner. So I won't have to mention it too much during the video. If I see it drop a lot, I'll mention what it dropped to, just in case it's not very legible. And the highest is 60 frames is what you'll ever see, because there is forced vertical sync in this game. So this is the game. Amazing motion blur and lighting and visual effects in this. Like, it looks probably one of the most realistic games to look at. Until you get up close to, like, people and whatnot, but the environments and effects and everything are gorgeous in this game. The lighting is really nice too. I think the lighting's a lot more realistic in this than it is in Crysis, purely because in Crysis, you look at a tree and you see a big black shadow being cast from it into the air, like those light beams. During the day, you don't see that kind of shit in real life. If you were to look, if you stand behind a tree and look at the sun, you're not gonna see such dramatic rays. Like, the only time I've ever seen something like that was in wintertime, and it was a blizzard, and I was going by a street light, and the light shone through the snow and made that effect. But I mean, on a day-to-day basis, you rarely see that, and you see it off of blades of grass. It's kind of overdone. Like, for pure realism, with lighting effects and shading and stuff, I think this game is far superior to Crysis. Not that Crysis isn't a really good-looking game. I'm just saying that, like, this one looks a bit better when it comes to stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. And if you notice, the thing I hate the most is the fucking poor quality on people. Like, look at how bad that looks. And it gets worse too. Listen to this. It's after we take off that you'll hear it. Here it comes.
Hey, Winchester. Buddy, are you nervous?
The worst voice acting I've ever heard.
No need to be. I've heard we got all kinds of support. I'm so excited. This is gonna be better than the last day with the Aussies at Shoalwater. Those were some explosions.
Like a 12-year-old's reading off a sheet of paper.
Some scalps, I tell you. But I guess we'll not meet any resistance. And if yes, mate, we're gonna show him who's the fucking boss.
Hey, I'm the fucking boss here, and I'm telling you to shut up. Everybody, get ready for the landing.
It's so fucking bad. Like, you have the most dramatic, monotone, no emotion whatsoever 12-year-old fucking reading from a book, basically, or from a piece of paper, and then, like, this guy that's such a complete asshole and overacting and overreacting to the situation. It's so fucking god awful. Like, if you're anyone for, like, story or character depth or anything like that in these kind of games, you'll hate this game. But if you just like combat simulations or simulators, it's amazing. It's actually used by the military too. So, I mean, they used it to train their soldiers. That's why they didn't exactly put a lot of...
Disembark.
Like, look, all disembark. Like, it's such generic code speak so that they don't really have to have anything articulated, so that the soldiers that are playing this game and they can learn, you know, whatever they learn from it, it makes them easier to understand commands and stuff. So, all that aside, we're gonna look at the game. I'm sitting at about 55, 56. I average around 50 frames in this game. I've never seen it above. The motion blur in this is amazing. Just watch. Like, you ever notice there's usually like an image for propellers and stuff like that that's constantly flickered between 5 or 6 different frames? You'll see that it even changes depending on like how you look at it and stuff. The motion blur is awesome in this game. Same with the lighting effects. So let's go in. We're gonna shoot some people. I already made a video of this morning, but it was 15 minutes long and YouTube rejected it. So I have to remake this. So I gotta do it quick and make sure I don't go over the time, which was pretty annoying. So, you know, 37, 40, 45. Everything's as high as it goes.
3.
Yay, killed someone. My God. It's so realistic that you can't hit anyone.
Front. 100 meters. Enemy machine gunner.
Just like in real life.
Target eliminated. Target eliminated. Hostile down. Boom.
What, you wouldn't shoot the chicken too? So, you know, 41, 42, 43. $50. Someone just made noise.
Should be safe now.
Strangely, I was getting better frames this morning. I don't know. No excuse though. It's 45, 10, but it's saving.
Go to that bush to our front.
You know, steady 40 frames on a single card. Everything maxed. Whoa. Don't know if you can hear that, but your bullets whizzing by. It's amazing. Really gives you the idea of actually being there. Not so much that, but it makes it more realistic and all that.
Contact. 1. Target that man. Enemy machine gun to our right close. Enemy man way to our right. This is I'm the new action. Move. 1, 4. Somebody help me.
Engaging.
Target eliminated. 3. Heal officer. Roger. 6. Engage that.
Just a second. Let's see if something's running because they are oddly low today. Huh. 45. 39. Anyway, I hope this video answered whatever questions you had or whatever. Pretty much 40 frames average.